Hey guys, hey gals, I'd like to take a moment in this video and show you guys how to list your first item on eBay. Now you've probably been interested in doing this and didn't quite know exactly how to get started, so I wanted to take this time and make this video as short as possible, but at the same time as informative as possible to get you going quickly and confidently. So in this video I just wanted to list one thing as an example to give you guys an idea of what you need to do to get started. So from your eBay page, after you've created an account and you can sell on eBay, you want to go, it might look something like this on your page. You want to go up here where it says sell and just hit sell. It'll take you to this page, and here you input the description of your item. So in this case, in this example, I'm going to be getting rid of this copy of Far Cry 3 for the Xbox 360. So you just want to basically put that in there. I'll put Far Cry 3 Xbox 360. Might want to include the year, and then just search for it. And this is where it provides you the category, video games. That's the category it fits into. Now I could go down here and hit continue to the listing form, or you could do something a little easier and pick one of these suggestions that it gives you. Now this doesn't happen all the time, because a lot of times you'll have an item that is more unique than other items. You could click sell one like this and it'd fill in a lot of information for you. But right now I'm just going to hit continue to the listing form. Okay, now they've broken this up into 3 steps plus a review page. There's describe it, set price, select shipping, and then you have a review page. Right here it has the description that I put in here, and you can add photos. You want to do that. When you take photos, you just want to make sure that you get every angle of it. Take pictures of any defects, scratches, Sharpie marks, which rubbing alcohol can get right out rather easily. Just try to make it look pretty and clean, and maybe set it on a desk or table, set it on your floor. Just make sure there's not other clutter inside the pictures, and those will make for some really good photos. Okay, now you select the condition of it. Select whatever condition it honestly is in. This item right here is like new. I'm going to go ahead and select that. It's already filled in the platform, and I can fill in shooter, and these parameters are going to be different depending on what kind of item you're selling. If you're selling a t-shirt, it's going to ask you the size, it's going to ask you the brand, but it basically gives you the parameters that you need to fill in. It makes it pretty easy for you. I'm just going to put a like new copy of Far Cry. No scratches, no scuffs. Plays very well. And then you can take it and give this a little more charisma. Bigger font size, different font. And then you go to the next page. This is where they have the selling preferences, the price you put in, what kind of auction style you want to list it as, and you can list it as an auction, which means that you'll have a starting price and then people will bid on that and go neck and neck for who wins that. Or you can have a fixed price style format, which means you put in however much money you want to get out of it and it'll stay that price. Now, if it's something that you know is going to sell pretty well, then it's good to put in a very low price for it. In my case, I'm just going to put 99 cents, because this thing is not going to sell for 99 cents. There's somebody out there who will probably pay $20, maybe even $30 for this thing. But if you're not sure, just do a little research. Go up here and go to eBay and just type in the item that you're trying to sell, and just do a little bit of research, see what other people are selling it for. If I typed in Far Cry 3 Xbox 360, then it's going to show me some results, some similar items. Now this one right here is auction style. It's being sold for $15.50 right now. It's only got 4 minutes left, so it's probably going to sell between 15 or 20 bucks. Same goes here, 19 bucks. So I'm probably looking at maybe 15 to 20 bucks out of this thing. So you can select how long you want to list this for. Even if you list it one day, there's still going to be plenty of people looking at this thing. And that's, if you really want to get rid of it, list it for one day. If you want a lot of attention, then list it 7 days. So a lot of people can get their foot in the door and see what you're trying to sell, and which can definitely work to your advantage if you have people clamoring over one another. You can schedule a listing right here if you check that box, and you schedule a certain time, certain date, and that takes care of that. This, in my opinion, is the trickiest part of this process, because when it comes to shipping, you're going to need to know what shipping service you want to use. Now, I would suggest you stick with USPS, but USPS has maybe 20 different shipping services they provide, and this can really change your cost as far as shipping it out dramatically, depending on what you pick. There's 3 that you're probably going to be using the most, and those 3 I'll show you here are USPS First Class right here. Now, First Class is very inexpensive. You can see right here it's $2.58 roughly. But the thing is, the item and your packaging has to be less than 13 ounces. And I strongly suggest you go up and buy, a little scale, little food scale, just something that can measure ounces. So get yourself a little food scale, and for heavier items, you definitely want to maybe use a personal weight scale. That'll give you an idea of how many pounds something is. This probably weighs like 5 ounces or so. Inside an envelope, it's probably going to weigh 6-7 ounces. But if you're not sure, just definitely place the item on the scale with your packing material. And you can find envelopes and boxes at Walmart and Kmart, and you can even get free boxes at the USPS store. So get your boxes, your envelopes, your packing material, and weigh it all together and see how much this weighs together. And if it's 13 ounces or less, I strongly suggest going with USPS First Class here, because it's never going to cost more than $3 most of the time. It's usually going to run between $2 to $3, and that's a great option right there. Now, if you have something heavier, you can go with priority mail here, and you can see that jack my price up here. It says $5.60 to $6.95 paid by buyer. Now, the reason there's a difference there is because it depends on where you ship the item. They also have a priority mail flat rate options right here. There's flat rate envelopes, small flat rate boxes, medium flat rate boxes, large. These you can get from the post office for absolutely free. You can get all their priority mail boxes and flat rate boxes for free. You can even order them on their website. They'll send it to you in a couple days, usually no more than 10 days. You could also make it so that the buyer pays for the shipping. You have the option of the buyer paying for the shipping versus you paying for the shipping. You could include free shipping, and basically that puts the cost on you. The advantage of doing this is a lot of people like to see the free shipping. These listings with free shipping they're gonna be ranked a little higher than the ones without it. So that might work to your advantage. You just want to make sure that you figure in that shipping cost with the item cost. If I wanted to make $15 off of this thing, I could either list it for $15 and say buyer pays for shipping, or I could list it for $20 with free shipping, and that way the shipping cost is mostly covered, and it might rank higher, it might sell better, it might sell higher. There's this really nifty item here I'll show you called the shipping calculator, which makes it easy for you to determine what kind of shipping service that you need. Now, just maybe open up a new tab over here, and then up here where it says My eBay Sale Community Customer Support, click on Customer Support, and this calculator is a little tricky to get to, but just type in shipping calculator and go over here, related topics, calculated shipping. Click on that and then click over here, it says shipping calculator. That'll take you right here. Now you might want to take this page and like just bookmark it or star it, because that's how I found out how to get to this page. But this little tool is helpful at letting you determine just how to ship your item, you know, at a reasonable cost here. So just put in like domestic or international if you want to get an idea, and then type in the zip code, or select one of these, you know, examples here and calculate shipping, and it'll do it for you. But for me, I'm just gonna click first class on this item since it's very small, definitely under 13 ounces, and you want to check this box, ship this item internationally using global shipping program. This page is just a review. It sums up everything you've done so far. If I wanted to make sure that this item does not sell for 99 cents, because believe me, this can happen. You can put a really low price on this and the item's just not that hot, and it might sell for $1, and whoops, shipping costs like $3, so you're out of pocket. In that case, you might want to put a reserve price on it, which means that you want to make sure it doesn't sell for anything less than so much. So if I put like $5.99 here, the auction's going to start at $5.99, and that's your reserve price. You can also add this little buy it now option, which is also on the set price page, but you can edit a lot of these things on this review page as well. You can do a buy it now, which means if nobody's bid on your item, you can include a price that somebody can just buy it immediately right then and there, and not have to go through the auction, not have to wait a day, 3 days, 5 days. They can just get it right then and there. I could put $7.79 there, and people could buy it for that much. You can put it for more. You can put it for $10, $15, buy it now. You can change the duration of it that you've set. You can schedule. You just hit list it, and then boom, it's up there. Now when people search for Far Cry 3 Xbox 360, it's going to be on that page. And if your pricing is competitive, people will find your item and they will buy it. So that sums that up. That's how you list your items. There's still a little bit left to go. You're going to need to wait till somebody buys it, and you're going to need to package it up and ship it out. And there's going to be a part 2 to this video, and I'll show you how to package your item up appropriately depending on what kind of item it is, and I'll show you how to keep up with your buyers and ship it out and get great customer feedback and make a little bit of money. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Check out part 2. Later.